Hello, I'm Dr. Amalia Lombard and I'm the professor teaching Introduction to the Spanish-Speaking World. In this brief video, I want to welcome to this class and I want to give you a quick overview of what this course is about. First, I want to reassure you that this course fulfills the C2 GE requirement, formerly known as C2B and formerly C3 in the quarter system, but if this doesn't apply to you, just forget about this information. Also, this is an online asynchronous class. That means that there is not a set class time. We are not meeting at certain days at certain times. However, there is a timeline to complete the work, and there are due dates. And we will also have optional Zoom meetings. I cannot make them required, but I see them as an opportunity for all of us to meet and for you to interact to each other, also ask questions. This is not office hours. We will also have office hours aside from this. This is like an optional class. If you don't want to come, if you cannot make it, it's completely okay. This is not a class to learn Spanish. This is not your typical class where you do hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te llamas? And you learn vocabulary and grammar and conjugations. I don't know, this might be a good thing for you or not. But this class is about Spanish. It's not a Spanish class, but about Spanish. So, let's see what that means, what this class is about. In this class, we will talk about different topics that could make sense on their own, but we will see a connection between all those different topics. We will start with the history of the language, how Spanish was formed, how it came to be, how it was expanded in the world, and all the civilizations and all the groups of people that have contributed to the language. And then we will make a connection between the past and the present, and we will do it through architecture and through art and literature. And the idea is to revisit the history through those artifacts. Then we will talk about where Spanish is spoken today, and one of those countries has to be the US, the United States, and we will do it through the lens of bilingualism. We will talk about the benefits of bilingualism. We will talk about some myths, some misconceptions about bilingualism, and about different ways to be bilingual. We will talk about learning Spanish as a second language, as a foreign language, or learning Spanish as your first language, like when Spanish is your home language and you also speak English, but you want to relearn or learn more about your own language. But my main goal for this class is to notice that it's all connected, that we can make connections between past and present, between history and literature, literature and art, and we can make connections between issues that apply to one culture to issues that apply to another culture, and that everything is connected to us as individuals, even if it seems that it belongs to a different culture or to a different group of people. Then I want to tell you briefly that I will teach this class entirely in English. All materials are in English. I will refer to some words in Spanish, but they will be translated. And you can write your assignments in either English or Spanish. I know that probably none of you feel comfortable writing in Spanish, but if you can write Spanish, I can promise you that you will not be penalized for spelling or grammar errors. Finally, please read all the materials in the Start Here folder. Students with disabilities are encouraged to visit the Disability Resource Center website to coordinate course accommodations. No late submissions will be accepted. If you added this class late, contact me for an extension on the first assignments. If you have any questions or have difficulties with the class, please email me. I always respond to students' email, so do not hesitate to send me an email. And if I don't respond, just send me an email again, because that means that I just missed it. So thank you and welcome to the class, and I hope I can see you soon.